Looking at tops.
Yeah.
Tops. Nice on top.
Nice top. Beaver, dude.
I think they're right.
One down.
Contact!
He's on top of me. What? And there's one down the hill too.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Survive it.
The other guy too.
You are shit, bro. Hi guys, I'm back with another vid. So today I'm going to be showing you the loadout that I highly recommend for this season of Caldera. So for the past few seasons I've been using a lot of guns such as the Cooper Carbine, the KGM40, the XM4, the MP40, the Vargo, the DP27 and a lot of guns from Modern Warfare and Cold War. The loadout that I highly recommend is the Automaton with the Welgun. The Welgun is a very good gun, since it gives you that sniper support if you're using a Swiss or a Car 98, and the Automaton is a very good gun too. So for the muzzle, a lot of people are using the recoil booster, since that increases the fire rate, but this gun already has a high fire rate. So with that being said, I recommend the MX silencer. The MX silencer, it basically hides your ping on the minimap, since it gives you that sound suppression, and it gives you that vertical recoil control and that horizontal recoil control. For the barrel, I recommend the ZAC 600mm BFA. That makes you more accurate with your shots and it reduces the scope sway and the gun bob. For the optic, I highly recommend the SVT40, but this is all preference based. It basically increases your accuracy, and say if you're in the middle of mines and there's a guy on top of the hill, you can zoom in and kill him. But the thing is with that is that when you zoom in, there's a lot of recoil, so you gotta control that recoil. And if you don't want to use that scope, then you can also use the G16, which increases your accuracy and your recoil control, but then you can't zoom in. So for me, preference based, I use this SVT40. For the stock, I use the Anastasia padded. It increases the accuracy and recoil within sustained fire. What that basically means is that if someone's shooting at you, you will remain on their target at all times, and you can still shoot back, and your target and your scope will not move dramatically in another direction. For the underbarrel, I recommend the hand stop, since it gives that recoil control and accuracy. For the magazine, I recommend the largest drum or mag, whatever there is, and since that's been said, I recommend the 75 round drum. This gun, it takes a little more bullets to kill, so that's why I recommend this much ammo. For the ammunition, I highly recommend the lengthened type, since it increases that bullet velocity. For the rear grip, I highly recommend the polymer grip, since it increases flinch resistance and accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. Again, when someone shoots at you, you'll still have your crosshairs on them. For perk 1, I recommend tight grip, since it increases the accuracy and recoil during sustained fire, again, which is a very, very high benefit. Perk 2 that I highly recommend is fully loaded. You can use on hand, but I highly recommend fully loaded, since if you're playing squads, duos, or even solos, you know, when you're shooting, you really need that, because I've realized that when I'm playing is that I use a lot of ammo, and it's because this gun takes just a little bit more bullets to kill. In terms of the Welgun, for the muzzle, I highly recommend the recoil booster, since it gives you a slight advantage of fire rate. For the barrel, I highly recommend the 320mm SA shrouded. That basically increases damage range. It reduces the scope sway. Basically, when you're with your crosses, if you're using like a slate reflector, then it reduces the scope sway and the gun bob, and it's very accurate as well, and you can control it. The optic that I recommend is iron sights. For me, I recommend the last one, which is the GW03. So I only recommend this because I don't like having a slate reflector. I don't know what it is. It's just preference, and they increase your aim down sight speed. I mean, you can also use the slate reflector by all means, but it's obviously preference. For the stock, I highly recommend the Gawain Skeletal, since if you want that speed or movement speed, then I highly recommend this. For the underbarrel, I recommend the hand stop, since it gives you the recoil control and increases the accuracy. For the magazine, I recommend the 7.62 Gorenko 40 round mags, since it increases that recoil control when you're shooting. You'll always be controlling that recoil, and increases the fire rate and the movement speed. For the ammunition, I highly recommend Hollow Point, since it increases the limb damage. A lot of people using the incendiary rounds, but since incendiary has been nerfed, the damage and the bullet velocity has been nerfed for that attachment. For the rear grip, I highly recommend the taped grip, which increases aiming stability, and you can swap back to your AR really fast. For perk 1, if you want, since it's an SMG, you would really advise to be running faster, and your movement speed should be increased. Then I highly recommend the acrobatic perk, since it increases movement speed. For perk 2, I highly recommend quick. Basically, this increases sprint speed, but you can also use fully loaded to give you that maxed out ammo. But the thing is, when you're running with the SMG, you're going to be running as if you're carrying the AR. So you're running with your AR. That's why I highly recommend. So if you're running from the storm, you can get them slide cancellers in and run away from that storm. So I'm going to be showing you what these guns do and why I recommend it being the best loadout in Caldera as of now. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Please like, share and subscribe. And please comment down what you'd like to see in the future. Thank you. Peace out.
Oh my days, this pistol is shit. Fuck's sakes, man. Hey, the Welgun. I got
Your
violated.
teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Oh, you're on.
Oh my god.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Fight, soldier.
Oh.
Well, I had no aim assist there.
Contact!
Gas is inbound.
There's two of them,
I'm hit! Hostile down.
Stay clear. UAV is out of view.
Fucking hell, I fucking fell into the tree.
Over. Send
Yeah,
recon.
above me.
Down there.
Here is clear.
He's on top. Crack.
Nice.
Flyover.
You think he took the balloon before?
Huh?
He took the balloon before.
Hold on. Right.
Der l'arbre!
Scream from his mic.
Gas is inbound.
Let's
Oh,
move.
I'm dead, bro.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
Yeah, I see him. He ran from the face.
Come. We move to the safe zone. Contact!
I sniped at me. He's running for that. Crack. Down. I see another guy.
Nice. How you seeing these people? I'll be honest, I don't see them at all.
Graphics hitting. I had to change it, wasn't it?
Allied U. Gas is inbound. Marking new
Phantom
safe zone.
requesting flyover.
What the?
UAV beginning flyover.
Getting shot behind.
Yeah, no.
Where that guy is right now.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Nice. Let me just take his shit. Where's his shit? Mark it.
Oh,
Body armor here.
Yes, I'm loving it. Gotten way better than last time I saw.
hold on, there's a guy right here.
Mark on the grid. Let's go.
See him.
Sniping. Bro, everyone's sniping, you know, what the fuck?
Returning for resupply.
Contact!
Oh my
Come!
god.
Stand up!
I just got dirty snipe, bro.
Gas moving in.
Other one's gonna push.
No,
Oh,
it's two of them.
I'm taking
Nice.
fire!
listen.
Overestimate your fucking cook.
Oh,
Are they shooting at
You
you?
stand!
sniping. Oh no. He jumped down, one jumped down, another one jumped down over here.
Enemy movement!
Oh, he broke his leg.
Oh.
I'm gonna get held, so you're gonna have to push that. He just dashed the incendiary at me. He's cracked, on me. Look over, just look at me right here. Bro, how did that not kill him? That's on his
You're
shit,
not
the
going
wiki,
down
fam.
without a fight.
Nice. That Whiteley gun is shit, man. Where is cool?
10 remain.
Those-
Victory is within reach.
Take his guns, he had the AS-44 and the
I've
sniper.
got a loadout.
That's the same guy.
It's not. The
Wrap
guy
it
right
around.
here. Yeah.
Grid mark, that's on my list.
Oh, I can see the sniper glint.
Oh,
Oh, in the tent. I tagged him. Nice.
5 remain. Stay sharp.
Oh my days. Nice one.
he's got satchel.
Allied precision airstrike
Oh.
incoming. Be aware.
They both ran.
Gas is right on your tail.
Tag.
Over here.
Enemy movement! If you're not
Are
in
you
the
shooting at them,
circle,
yeah?
it's time to
Yeah.
move.
I don't see the other one. Did you get the other one?
I killed one. Killed one. Where the fuck?
Nah, I didn't kill the other one.
Hey, what?
Oh, behind me, what the fuck?
Coordinates marked. Idle system. Disregard loss.
Someone there. Nice, fucking hell.
Where?
You can't die yet! Rocket system deployed!
Koiba ajokas numero on this war.
Ui bella là.
Ulala, numero on this war. Kuinka? Suuroroitsa murukattajana.
They never knew what.
We won, you can't.